Jerry Gill, Bath City, Somerset Premier Cup winners 2023. Must be overjoyed.
Really good, fantastic way to finish the season. I think it's the first time, 15 years, we've won some silverware, so that's nice to have. It's nice to have in the cabinet now again. And a game I thought we were superb. Obviously, you have to deal with going behind first. It was a bit of poor defending from us, but thereafter I thought we just dominated the ball, and we wore them down. Paulton, you know, they've run out of legs. You could see that just before half time. We spoke about that in the dressing room. Changed our shape slightly second half, went a bit more aggressive with two up top, and I thought it worked really, really well. We took a lot of chances, putting a lot of bodies forward. And I think if you look at the goals in isolation, wow, what brilliant goals. Even the first one from Dan, what a wonderful header. We work on it a lot, as you know, so getting across the near post, really good header from great delivery from Chris Lyons. His free kick then, and then the other two from Scott Wilson and Luke Spokes, a fantastic strike. So yeah, fully deserved. I'm really pleased with my players. I said to them there, thank you for everything they've done this season. I think it's probably the time now to say how difficult it's really been behind the scenes for everyone. There's been so much emotion, so much turmoil to deal with, and they've dealt with it so well, honestly, as a football team, as a group of players. They've dealt with it so well, honestly. We've not really mentioned it at times about Alex, but it's always been in the back of our minds, and it's affected people more than we'd like to say. But tonight, we've got that silverware for him as well. He's part of our group. It's nice the crowd was singing his name, and yeah, for us, it's a wonderful end to the season. Following on from Saturday's wonderful game, really good support down here again. I thought the following was brilliant from midweek after a bank holiday, and yes, pleasing way to end the season.
Somewhat fitting that yet again you have to come back from behind. You said slack defending, but really then complete control, almost right, bar that moment. And
yeah,
just shows the character which we didn't really have 2021-22 season where you used to go 1-0 down and struggle, but not this time.
I just said to them that, actually. They show resilience on and off the field. That's a massive thing to have, character, resilience. I thought we got the recruitment right in the summer, and they've proved it as players. They've proved it on the pitch. They've stayed together. They've proved it off the pitch, having a dig in. And in the face of adversity, and we face lots, whether it's in a game or off it, they know how to react to it. And that's what they've done all season. We've fallen short. We haven't quite got in the playoffs, but we finished as high as we possibly can. We've given it everything we've had. We've come close so much during the season. But we wanted to win this cup desperately for the fans and for the football club. It's lovely to have a trophy. I was going to say a medal. I haven't got one, so I think they'll have to order one for a few of us. But for the boys, it's all about them, really. They deserve that. Some individuals deserve what they've done tonight. Scott Wilson scores again. Dan Hayfield, I thought he did get man of the match. I thought he was just outstanding. Even early in the game, he was driving the team on. Looks in really good form. I feel so sorry for him because I've had to play him at right wing back all season, well, majority of the season, as you know. Great to see Rainsy back out there, and Dan, it allows Dan to go and do what I've signed him for, to go and do what he does. He runs forward, he scores goals, prolific when he does it, and I think he probably would have got 10 to 15 goals if he was playing in his position, and obviously circumstances couldn't allow us to do it. So, no, delighted for a lot of the individuals in there and for the group and the team. Delighted for my board of directors. Delighted for all the fans, all my staff. Massive time. It's probably the time now to say thank you to all the support I get off my staff, off the board, off the football club and the supporters. Thanks to you guys as well, the media team. You've been immense. You've followed us all around the country. Not so many long trips for us all next season. That'll be nice. And the hard work starts now, Mark.
We'll be coming here next season, and you'll be hoping that the surface is as good as this in May. I think it's outstanding. Really
good. I see Bob before, so I always take the mickey out of him, but the pitch is in great nick. It really is. It allows you to do what we've done tonight. It allows you to pass the ball. And yeah, this won't be the only West Country team we're coming to, of course, after with Truro going up. We've got 7 local derbies now.
What's your thoughts on that?
I'm delighted, honestly, Mark. I love derbies, and I think what it'll do, it increase attendance naturally. It'll increase income into the football club. The London clubs will get to realise what we have to do every other week by travelling so far on the M4, M25 corridor most of the time. But also we know it's going to be a really difficult summer, Mark. What it does, 7 clubs means we've got 7 clubs chasing more or less the same players and chasing players of mine as well. So it's going to be a real difficult summer. Probably the most or the hardest summer I'm probably ever going to face in recruitment. We've got some over the line. There'll be another one this week announced, and we've put some offers out to some players that are not our football club. But the key for me is trying to keep hold as many as I can, keep the core group together. If they're going to go, I would think they'd probably go for money rather than anything else. This football club, I keep saying it, it's a wonderfully big football club, and we prove it. Every year we prove it. You look at the support tonight, like I said, 1,700 there on Saturday. Some people might have to look at it logistically and see where they are, what's happening in their personal life. I get that totally as well. But we've put offers out to a majority of them, and we have to give them a couple of days now to digest all that, come back to me, and then we'll just keep the talks going on, and we'll do everything we possibly can in our powers within our remit to keep these players, because I think we've come so close this year, and just by adding a couple, I think we'll be a really strong outfit.
It sounds like you're going to be completely rushed off your feet. You're going to have time to have a little break during the summer?
Well, I want one. I want to switch off completely. Honestly, I am mentally and physically drained from the season for many, many reasons, and so are the staff, and so are the players. But yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a challenging time. No one ever really prepares you what we had to do this season as a football manager. I said that when it happened at the time. No courses does that, but we've done it our way. And at the end of it, I tried to push through as much as I could, but physically and mentally, it does take its toll. So for me now, try and recharge my batteries. I'll be speaking to Paul as I normally do. We've been speaking already, sort of 6 times a day. This is the busy bit. I actually enjoy it, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough, and we'll work ever so hard. As I said, I'll give reassurances to the fans that all we can do is work as hard as we can in our remit to try and keep as many players as we can, and thereafter it's decision for players. Of course it is, and we can't control that. But what we like to think is that our football club always has a product that they want to come back to, they want to play at. They get looked after really, really well, and then it's down to them, like I said. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get as many as we can over the line.
Well, thank you for leading the way for yet another season.
Thanks, mate.
Taking you past 250 games. Thanks for chatting to us after every single one of them this campaign as well. And well done for ending on a winning note.
Cheers, Mark. Thanks for everything you do for the football club, and Dave, and obviously Matt here as well. Really is appreciated. You guys, as I said, you come all across the country with us. Your work is impeccable. It's so professional, and you're a massive part of this football club. So I want to say thank you for myself and the players and staff for you three as well.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers. Thank you.